how to showcase your skills and write a great CV. So these are my 3 pieces of advice. Number 1, what have you personally done? Don't focus on what your company have done, what your team have done, what your project have done. You need to focus on what you've done so that it really comes across how you made a difference. Number 2, hiring managers don't really have a huge amount of time to look at all the different CVs they might get in, and they probably won't read everything which you write. So the main thing is to kind of keep it short and relevant. Really focus on what you've done which makes a difference to that particular role you're applying for, and make sure you write it bespoke to each individual role that you apply for rather than sending a generic CV to people, because it will get spotted. Number 3, after you've done all of these things, it's never too late to realise that you've got gaps in your CV and where you need to try and do something a bit different to add to your experience. So never be afraid to try and do some new things to build up your experience and get feedback from others and how you can do that.
Most people find showcasing their skills really difficult, as it almost feels like you're bragging about your achievements, but it's absolutely vital that you highlight all of your positive attributes in any job application. I find what's equally important is actually showing a bit of personality too. Whoever is interviewing you or reading your CV is probably going to be someone that will be working with you if you get the job. So if you can come across as friendly and interesting, they'll be more likely to want to work with you. It's also important to note that generally, people will care more about your willingness and ability to learn than any particular exam result or qualification.
Showcasing your skills, the best way I would advise is through building a portfolio, whether that's a portfolio within art, whether you're a coder, you want to build a portfolio of projects, just things that you've been doing in your free time. There's a tool out there called Kick Resume. There is a small price for it, but they have some incredible templates that would help bring your CV to life. Not only that, with your CV, keep it short, keep it concise, make it bullet points. Short, concise bullet points, maximum of 2 pages, and spread out in clear sections. So education, work experience, voluntary work, achievements, profile, these kind of things. Make it nice, easy, concise, easy to read. And the website is kickresume.com, which has some awesome templates that you can take advantage of.
You've probably got an idea already of what applying for a job actually entails, but do you know what a CV is? CV stands for Curriculum Vitae, which literally means course of life. Employers use CVs as a way of sifting through many applicants. So your CV needs to stand out, but for the right reasons. Something really simple at first is to use the same font and make it easy on the eye. Most of all, make your CV and covering letter relevant to one another and to the job you're applying for. They want to see how you've applied your information to the job that you're wanting. But remember that your CV is a summary. So take advantage of the help that's on the internet, even if this is just to attain a template. There is so much out there that you can use to help. And finally, reread your CV, get it proofread. The number of times that I have read through something I have written and there is mistakes upon mistakes, you must absolutely look through it. And particularly since your CV is essentially your first interview.
Skills, along with your employment and education, is one of the big factors in getting a job. So having your skills in the right place and in the right format is a big thing. A lot of employees will be going through multiple CVs when also looking at yours. So headlines are a very key thing to have on your CV, especially if you have them bolder and in a different colour. Just a highlight colour that you may have, or see your name at the top in, so they can see what you've done. But most importantly, make sure the right skills are on there for the right job. There's no point putting a skill on there that you don't need for a job, but always have a look through it before you apply for a job. Different jobs want different things, so reorganising them can also help. If you're looking to apply for a job in, say, events, and you have events experience, but it's not your most recent one, move it up a couple of spaces so they see you've got it. And always have a cover letter, because if you have, say, experience in a job which doesn't explicitly say the same name in that job title, but you've worked in that industry, because then they'll be able to see from your perspective how you have that experience.